Hey everyone, and welcome to Brick Talk TV Live, and welcome to the last stream, the finale for us building the Avengers Tower. And you can see kind of most of it here. We got up to bags 30 last week, so we've actually built the full height now of the tower, which you can't quite see, but it's just above the camera here. And today we're going to continue from bags 31 and 32, and actually that's where the focus comes onto this front section here. So you can see it's still open at the moment. So today we're going to be building the part that covers up this front bit here, and then also the roof as well. And I'll go to a wide camera just so you can see the again. So you can see here we've still got the roof to do at the top, and then we've still got this front section to do here as well. And there's a couple of other things we need to build, little vehicles and Loki as well at the end. So there's about 39 bags in here, so we've got about 8 bags to get through today, and we're aiming to finish. You can join me next Sunday at the same time when we'll be turning our attention to the 2024 modular, which is the Natural History Museum. So I've put that on the channel already, so if you're interested in that, then get a notification on that to be notified when we go live next week as well. And then I'm going to put another poll up as well for future streams after that, and I think I'll put a few little sets up because I'd quite like to do some of the little set builds. So I've recently just got the new Hogwarts complete micro scale set as well, so I'll put that on there, as well as the Polaroid camera and the Chinese New Year family reunion set as well. So check out for that in the community tab a little after today's stream, so you can start to vote on what we build next. So with all that in mind, let's go over to bags 31 and 32, and we'll start building the front section of the Avengers Tower. Hey Alexander, welcome to the stream, hope you're good. So this one we've got to build 7 of the same things here, so we'll be doing them in parallel with each other. Got a lot of glass to build in the front section of the tower. All these windows, into zoom mode. Oh, my camera angle's wrong today. We seal the glass as well inside there. And then we've got lots of 1x1s with studs on the side. So to start off with, we're going to get 7 1x10 in this blue colour. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then each of these are going to get 2 1x1s in light bluish grey just on the ends. As I said, there's 7 of these to build at the same time as part of the window going up. So I'll do each stage together to speed it up. Today actually the channel passed 3,000 subscribers, so thanks for everyone who's subscribing and following the channel. I'll do a couple of videos for Bricktown over the next couple of weeks at some point once we've got these modular buildings done. So I'll put the Avengers Tower in Bricktown and then the Natural History Museum, so watch out for those extra videos dropping as well once we've finished building them. So now once we've got these 1x1s added to the end, we're going to then add a 1x1 with 2 studs on the side, so these black ones here. And they're going to go on top of our 1x1s that we just added. And they'll have the studs facing forwards and sideways like that. So now those are all done. Now we're going to add some windows to it. So we get a skinnier 1x2 panel like this, and then we're going to get 2 of the 1x4 ones. And we'll start with the skinnier panel first, then the 1x4s, which gives us an overlap like that. So we just need to repeat that now for the others as well. Hey Greg, welcome to the stream, hope you're good. If you noticed this week, the announcement of Peppa Pig in Duplo, I saw some of the sets in September, they look quite good. For those into Duplo and into Peppa Pig. One more of these, and now all of those are done, and we have the 1 stud overhang. Into the 1 stud overhang, we're going to put in this macaroni plate here, so that adds in, it's on the 1 stud there, give us this kind of shape, so just going to do that to all of them. Oh cool Greg, you're looking forward to getting that built. I've not actually seen it in, I've only seen the pictures of it, I've not seen it in real life. Make sure we've got the orientation of this right the way around. So just add in this to give us this curved look all the way around. And then with that added now, we're going to add a curved window panel, one of these curved pieces, to the macaroni plate. Give us this curved look here like this. Do it the right way. So I went a bit rogue there with that one. So we end up with a curved piece looking like this. I have to modify some of these now. 1, 2, too extreme on my plate placements. Upside down. And the last one. So now they're all done, what we're going to do is we're going to get a 1x2x2 in blue, 7 of these, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we're going to get 7 of these 1x1 rounds metallic colour, 3, 5, 7. We're going to add it one into the bottom of each of these. Greg's next build up is going to be the Natural History Museum modular building. So we'll start that next week. And then I'm going to do some smaller builds because I feel like I've got a few small sets that I haven't had a chance to build yet. So I'll put a pole up of some small sets. Then we're just going to add this to the end of the one stud that's overhanging on our macaroni plate with the 1x1 round stud sticking outwards. So then we end up with something like this. With that done, then we're going to add a 1x1 with one stud on the side in blue. So I get 7 of these. 4, 6, 7. And then we're going to get some more of these black ones with the 2 studs on the side. Again, 7 of these. And we're going to add them onto our blue brick that we just added. So the blue one goes on first with the stud facing that way, and then the black one with the 2 studs. So end up with something looking like that. So to repeat that now for the others. So they're all done. Next up then we're going to add some plates on top just to firm this up. So we get another 1x10 and another macaroni plate, and we're just going to run these across the top of what we just added in. Secure them all in place like that. Just going to repeat that now. One more to go. So now that's done. Next up we have got to also add a 1x1 round metallic piece. So we need 7 of these again. And we're going to add them to this black piece here just to level it up so that the plates are now level on top. So it's got to add that to each of these pieces. Then with those all done, we get another 7 of the black 1x1s with the 2 studs on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 7 1x1 round plates. And then we're going to put the 1x1 round on the end here, and then our black 1x1 goes on top as well. So it looks like this with the studs facing that way and that way. So just continue that for the others. Favourite theme, Greg, is a bit of a tricky one. I tend to like the modular buildings, to be honest, whether that is a theme as such. So it's the adult one, I suppose. Also like the pirate sets. But the modular buildings are usually the ones that I like the most. One, and then what we're going to do, now they're all done, we're going to get 7 of these 1x1s and a third, and we're going to add them on top of the 1x1 with the studs facing out that way, so end up looking like this. Like that. Then we're going to do now another layer of panels and glass going across here. So we get exactly the same amount that we did last time. So it's 2 of these 1x4s, a 1x2 panel and a curved one. And we're going to go right the way across again. So start with a 1x2 and our 1x4s. Curved ones go on to give us another second level. Another one done. What are your favourite themes? Another one. And our last one. Now with that done, just to finish off before we connect all these together, we get another 7 of these 1x2s, and onto them we're going to get one of these Technic bricks with the cross holes in, I believe, so 7 of those. First off they go on to the top with the cross section on that way. now they're all done, we're going to get 7 more of these black 1x1s with the studs either side. Yeah, Speed Champions is a good, are good sets as well. I don't get them all the time though. Only the ones that take my eye, like the James Bond one last year and the Fast and Furious ones. Yeah, Brandon, I know you like the Mario ones. Still got some more Mario sets coming out this year. So I'm just going to put these now in front of our Technic bricks that we just added. And with these all made, we're going to stick these on the ends here to level this up, so they go on there like this. Just going to repeat that, and then this is the last step before we connect these all together now. Again, as a reminder, this is the front section we're building for the front of the tower, that you're going to be able to remove and put back in place to access the details inside the tower. So now we're going to stick all these together. Oh, I see. That's right, yeah. Stick all these together on top of each other, hopefully. Never sure with these panels because they don't always fit together nice and neat. There's 2 stuck together. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Getting close to the camera now. So again, you can see that's 7 of them stuck together. And then we're going to get, just put this to the side, make some room. We're going to get another one. 1x10, we're going to add 1x1 round to the ends, and we're going to stick a regular 1x1 brick in grey on top and a 1x1 and a third of the studs on the side. Then we'll stick some panel pieces over. Add our macaroni plate like we did last time, and then a curved window. For the top, and then we get a 1x2 plate. We're going to add a 1x1 with a stud on the side in blue on one stud, then we'll add another one facing outwards, then we stick a 1x2 plates on top, then a grey 1x1, and another blue 1x1 with stud on the side. Then into the base we'll stick a 1x1 plate like this. This is going to fit on the ends like this. Then we're going to add some plates on top again, connect it all together, and then we're going to add, now that's in place, some tiles. So we've got 1x3, then a 1x8 tile, macaroni tile in grey, and then a 1x2, what did I miss somewhere? Let's put the 1x1 on there, then we stick a 1x2 tile on top, and then this one is going to go on top of what we added. Maybe I can do it this way to stand it up. Added that now to the top, so the wide camera, see now we've got all of that front section built like this. So now we put this to the side. We're going to open bag 33. We're going to get another character here, and this is, who is it? The Wasp. So the Wasp minifigure, got a dark blue torso, cool silver helmet here, blue legs, face. It's also got this unusual piece here. So we start with the torso, because he's got like the Wasp printed on the torso and printed on the back there. We've got this trans clear bracket piece. It's got the 2x2 round. We'll slide over the neck. Then we can slide the head on. There's sort of a smiley face, if you like, and then an angry looking face it's got. And then we're going to get one of these last rubbery pieces here to do the wings. And then these wings go over the 1x2 round, and then we're going to stick a grey 1x2 round over that just to keep the wings in place. So there's the wings. Then we can just stick the helmet on, and the Wasp is ready to go. So put that to the side. Now we're going to build something really long that's going to connect in and give us some curvature to the windows that we just created. To kick us off, we get a 2x8 with the studs on the side, and then we're going to add a 1x1 plate to this end here, and then what we add is one of these curved bricks, 1x2, and a couple more 2x2 ones. So we start with the 1x2. And the 2x2 goes on. Give us that curved look. Then we stick that to the side, and next we're going to build 4 of these. We get 4 more of these 2x6s, studs on the side. 2x8s, there we go. And 2x6s, and then we're going to add these 1x2 blue plates, so it overlaps on this side. Then we're going to add 3 of the 2x2 curved pieces into here, like that. So we've got a gap to overlap by 2 studs there, which we're going to use to connect all of these together. Also, actually, I did notice for the Wasp, if you want, there's also a hair there if you don't want the helmet. So stick those together like that, and then we're going to stick these together. This is our top one. So something like this. Put that to the side, then we get 5 more of the 2x6s. 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to add, seems to be the same again. I want to split that out. Let's be the 1x2 plates again, just on that end. It's weird that we split that out, and just to fit it into the picture and they're all connected together. And then again you're going to put 3 of the 2x2 curved pieces on top. Hey Prophet, welcome to the stream, that'd be good. Another few curved ones there. And again, and then we're going to add these to the ones we already added together. You can see how long this is getting. And then to finish this off, of course, at the end we've got these two studs here, so we're going to add a 1x1 plate and a 1x2 curve, and just add that to finish off what we have there. So that's curved over there. So then with that done, I'm going to bring back in our piece here. I'm going to connect it to these studs that are running down here. Hopefully just clip in here like this. Let's level with that, and we've got a slight step there, which hopefully is part of the instruction. So if I go to the wide camera, I'll show you. So we've just added this curvature piece down all the way down that side, like so. Put this to the side again, and this time we're going to get a 2x4 plate like this, and we're going to add one 1x2 curved piece again, just to the bottom corner here. So that sits like this. Then we're going to add another couple of 2x2s doing the same thing. Then we get a flat 2x2 tile and a 1x2 as well, and add that to the bottom. Then with that done, we're going to get a 2x16 plate, add it there, and then we're going to get a wedge piece here and add that to the tile. Then with that done, we add 4 more 2x4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the middle. And then we're going to add the 2x2 curved tiles to this back side here. And keep going up until we have one stud left at the top, like that. Then we're going to stick, I think, a 1x1 tile here in the middle, and then we get some cutaway tiles here. One goes in that way, and then the other one this way. It's like the curve I did in Bricktown. So got a pointy sloped area there. Then the rest of this is going to be 2x2 curved pieces. Like that. Then we'll bring back in our build here, and this is going to go on the ends on these studs, I believe, like this. So move over a bit now. Slightly tricky, so I'm just going to do it over here. I've got a slight overhang here on my one. I think it's supposed to be level. I can't quite get the studs to line up level. So let's go with this for now. Might need to change it in a second. Put that to the side. I'm going to get two 2x16s, and then we're going to actually just put 2x2 curves all the way up both sides with a 1 stud gap at the top and the bottom. Hey William, welcome to the stream, hope you're good. And we add 2 more to the bottom here, so we've got a slight overhang. And then we'll do the same again on the other one. Then on the bottom again we have the 2 go on, 1 stud overhang at the bottom. And we can connect these 2 together, and then this again goes on the side. You see the 2 studs there. We'll then fit this in. This will snap in hopefully all the way up. Kind of a curve like this going on at the moment, all the way up. Then at the top here we're going to get a 2x3 plate, going to add a 2x2 curve again, 2 of those with an overhang. Then we're going to add a 2x4 to the bottom. Then we'll add another couple of curved 2x2s, again with an overhang. Then we'll repeat on this side up to here. Then we'll put a single 1x2 curved piece in, and then we stick one of these cutaway pieces at the top. Something like this. This is going to go in the top. So up here we're going to add that in across there. So now we've got something that looks like this at the top. Seems to be about right. And then now we'll open up bag 34. We're going to build some more long structures, and we've got another minifigure, which is Tony Stark himself. Just leave this on here a second. So bag 34 of 39. Getting near the end now. So Tony starts. He's got a black top, and he's got some dark bluish grey legs. You can see the motif on his top there, and then he's got 2 facial options. Ooh. Got one there with a serious looking face, and then one with his blue Iron Man face. Then we can stick his black hair on top. And actually what I forgot to do, stick this bracket piece on his neck. Look at that, yeah, the bag's crackling in my background. Then this goes on, then this goes on, and there's Tony Stark ready to go. Put him to the side, and then we're going to continue now building our front section. So we need a 2x2 now with studs on the side to start us off. One of these pieces, And we're going to add a 1x2 curved tile, then a 2x2 curved tile to get an overhang. Then we're going to add a 2x6 plate in. Before we do that, of course, we need to add a 1x1 plate on there. Then we add that one in. Then we're going to add 2 more 2x2 curved pieces. Then we'll put that to the side. We're then going to get 4 more of these 2x6 pieces. And again, like I did last time, add these blue 1x2 plates on. Then with those in place, we're going to add our 2x2 curved tiles again. Like that. Continue doing this one. Then we can connect these together again. Same way we did the last set. So we've got that side, and now we do another 4 more of these 2x6s. 3, 1 more it is, and the same again. We put the blue 1x2 on. And then we're going to put our 2x2 curved tiles on. Then we can add these to what we've already got. Then we get a 2x2 plate, just a regular one. We're going to add a regular 1x2 plate onto that. If I can find it. Where are you hiding there? Bum, 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 bum. Be there somewhere. There it is. So we add a 1x2 plate onto the back. Then we get a 1x2 curve and a 2x2 curve piece. Then we're going to add another 2x2 with a stud on the side. Hang on, I feel like I've done this the wrong way around. I did do it the wrong way around. Let's try that again. Then we're going to stick another 2x2 curve on, and we're going to stick a 1x1 plate just in here as well. And then we're going to stick a double cheese wedge onto these side studs here, and then this one is going to fit on the end like this. Then we bring back in our windows, and this time it's going to go down this side. So our cheese wedge piece goes at the top. Put that in running along this side. So it looks like this. on this side, I think. Next up we get a 2x10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Gonna add a 1x2 curved piece at the bottom here, and a 1x2 tile, and then we're going to stick a 2x2 tile, so it's an overhang. Then like last time, we're going to add this wedge piece in, and we're going to add another 4 2x2 tiles to connect these two together. 2, 3, 1 more somewhere, there it is, it goes on there. Then we're going to add a 2x16 here, connect it to the one stud there on the tile. Then we've got some interesting bits. We've got a cutaway piece, which is the opposite of that one. So the cutaway piece goes on there, and then we stick a 1x1 tile next to it. And then our other cutaway again to do the same thing we did last time, like this. Then we've got 6 just 2x2s that go on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to add all of the same on this side, running all the way up. With that done, we'll add that to this side. This is, which is easier said than done. Squeezing this on down this end. This one is a bit more lined up, so I might need to redo this one. See in a sec. I feel like this one was slightly overhanging too far over here. I think it needs to be flush, doesn't it? Yeah. Just try and take this off and just redo that. Quite flush. Try that anyway. So that's that bit. Then we'll take that away. Then our next one again, we get one of these 2x16s, and we're going to run our curved 2x2s down both sides. Again with a 1 stud gap each end. And the last two again, we have the overhang of 2 more there. And we'll add that to the side here as well. runs up there. And then we get this 2x10, and we do the same again. Add 2 lots of 2x2 curved tiles, 1 stud in from each end. Then in the bottom we'll add another 2, so there's an overhang. And then this fits in this top section, just like that. Then we get a 2x3, and we're going to add another couple of these 2x2s, again with a 1 stud overhang, like this. We're going to add that to the top, and then where we've got this gap here, what we're going to do is we're going to get a wedge piece like this, of a cutaway piece, regular 1x2 like this, and then we've got a triangle piece which goes in there, and I think this should just fit in the top there to cover up that gap. Then with this done, this is, let me see, did I put these the wrong way around? How does that work? No, it goes like this. So I'll probably go to the wide camera for this so you can get a better look. So just going to spin this around. Now we're going to put it in place at the front, and I believe it rests. It is. Feel like it, is it? There you go, that's the front bit rested in. That's it. Let's see anything else to it. Interestingly, these windows are inside out, which seems to be the way they should be done. Me doing it incorrectly. Get rid of those there, it's just resting. You can pull it out and get access to the inside if you want to. But I wonder whether I should go back a little bit, because you can see on my side here I've got some gaps here. So I think I probably need to move those back a stud. Whereas on the other side, I also have a bit of a gap. Maybe I need to. Maybe I've got the nap bit sitting in properly. And there it is on that side too. So that needs to move in a bit more, right? That's it. Put it. Push it in a bit more. That's it. That closes the gap on that side. And the same. And then the same on that side now. So that gap is nice and close. Just need to push it in a bit more. So have a little bit of a gap at the top here, but you can't really see it. Let's just sound like me, I'm right underneath the landing spot. So that's the end of bag 34. We'll do 35 now. We're actually going to do the roof, which is going to be on this bit, which you probably won't be able to see. Come over here, we're going to put the roof up here now. Let's crack on with bag 35 out of 39. And we'll put the roof on the top. try and figure out where to put all of these minifigures as well. Once this set is all built. Figure that out when I put it into Bricktown, I think. Right, so to start us off, we're going to almost create sort of a garagey type roof, I think. So we've got a 1x2 with a loop on it. We're going to stick a pin with a stud into that loop. Then we're going to add a 1x6 tile onto the top of the loop like this. Then a 1x8 plate. And a 1x8 tile. Then another 1x8 plate goes into the bottom of that, and we'll finish off with a 1x6. And then at that end we stick another loop piece on, and again stick another pin with a stud on it, and into each of those we've got this rubber rod that goes into the stud. So this is going to give us the curvature, I think, of the roof that's going to go in. So we've got these rubbery bits each end there. Then next thing, we're going to put this to the side because we're going to build 9 of the same things. So similar thing basically what we just built, just without the studs. So we start with a 1x6. Then we stick the 1x8 on, 1x8 tile, the 1x8 plates. Finish with a 1x6. And then stick another loop. And instead of putting the pins in, we just make 9 of those. And these can be threaded then onto that piece, which will give us a nice bendy roof to stick on top. Six. A few more to go. So now they're done, we can thread these onto these rods. Down one more, and then we'll build the last bit that then sticks in, I should think. So, like we did the first one, we're going to stick the pins in this time, so we can close the roof off. Like this, and we can slide this now onto the other end of the rods. Like this, now we've got a bendy roof piece. Actually, it wants us to slide in, so I'll go to the wide camera. Here on these panel pieces, like this. What we do is we bend it underneath this slider here as well. So in the panel and the slider fits in like that to give us this curved look. So from the side you can see it curves, which is a cool technique which we built earlier. So that's that bit done. To zoom mode. So we've got the curved bit of the roof. Now empty bag 36. Another minifigure here, which is Falcon. Still got to focus on the roof and finish the roof part off as well. So, Falcon's head, legs, body, again printed torso going on there at the back, one facial expression. His goggles going all the way around and the band of the goggles going around as well. But before we put that on, we've also got another one of these trans clear brackets with the 1x2 rounded ends that goes on at the back. It's got a gun in each hand, so we stick the gun in. And we're going to build his wings to attach to his back. So for his wings, we're going to get an upward facing bracket piece. And add 2 trans orange 1x1 rounds to the bracket. Then we're going to add a couple of 1x2s black with clips going across the back. Then we're going to top that with a 2x2 jumper tile. Onto that we're going to stick a red triangle tile like this. Then we get 2 of these 1x2s with the rods sticking on it, and we've got some inverted curved tiles. Stick these into the bottom like this, and then on top we're going to add a 2x2 dark bluish grey tile. So we've got 2 of these. These are going to clip into our clips either side like this, and then on the ends we'll add these wings in. Create this thing like this. Then we've got a ton of stickers actually we've got to stick on now. So on the top here we've got sticker 6. Sticker 6, sticker 11. Get these the right way around. Got 14. That's on that side, and then we flip it over, and then we've got the other stickers, so sticker 5, sticker 10, and the curved top, then sticker 13, sticker 18. We've got a couple of stickers left on these sticker sheets too, so we're quite done with all the stickers. There we go, so we stuck the stickers there. We can now stick this onto his back like this. There's Falcon. Fly around. Put him to the side. And now we're going to build the glass that's going to cover the top part as well. So we start with a 1x10. Let's stick a 1x5 underneath. And another 1x10 underneath that. Then another 1x5 underneath, on top, not on top, hang on, this one, 1x10, then a 1x5 underneath. Now that's done, we're going to get a 1x1 a third, 1x1 a stud on the side, and a 1x1x3, as well as a 1x1 plate. So we start with the 1x1 and the 1x1 and a third, stick those together. Stick a plate on top, and that sits on the end, and then we'll stick our 1x1x3 next to it. Then we need another 1x1 plate, 1x2 plate, 1x1 with a stud, 1x1 with a third, 1x1x3. We'll start with the plate this time. Add 1x1 stud on the side, third plate again. And our 1x1 goes next to that, and then that sits on top of what we just built as well. Then we get a 1x2, add another 1x1 with one stud onto that plate, and another 1x1 with a stud, but with the stud facing backwards. Then we get a 1x2 brick, 1x2 plate goes on top of that. Then that sits on top. What we've got, that's all a bit wonky, he's lining up a little bit more. Then with that done, we get 12 of these windows and these inserts, and then we sort of angle them like this. We just need to do 12 of those. It'll be like a skylight at the top. Important to angle it like that so you get the right look. It's going to be like a skylight, I think, at the top. Afternoon, Michael, hope you're good. Welcome to the stream. nearly there. This feels like a bit of an OCD thing with the alignment of these windows, hopefully. I'm sure I'll get over it. One more to do after this. And then we're going to stick them in a 4x3 formation. So if I pick these up, just like this, and then go up 3. Window insert popped out, put that back on, and then this one like this. So we've got kind of these here like this, so we can open those windows at the top, and we'll build up this side. So we need to do a 1x1 by 3 again, 1x1, 1x1 and a third, 1x1 plate, then we get a 1x2 and another 1x1 by 3, stick that in the plate, 1x1 with studs inside, 1x1 a third, studs, another plate, stick that on, then we get another 1x2, pair of 1x1s with studs on the side facing back to back, 1x2 brick and a 1x2 plate, so it goes on top as well. And then across the top we're going to get 5 panels, and these are going to run across the top like this. Like this, it sits in, and then we're going to get 4 1x6 tiles here. And I just noticed I forgot to put the helmet on. Minifigure. So we can add these onto our studs that are exposed there, like this. Just put our on the Falcon as well. His hair, sorry, not hat. His head on. Slide that to the side, and now then, with these windows done, let's put them back on the roof. So weirdly, they're all shut now, which is cool. So let's just shut all these windows, just to show you that there's inserts in there, I think. So these are all shut, so let's go back to the white camera. Like this. Ooh, back over again. And then we're going to stick the panel piece on top here. It's going to slide in, hopefully. And there, finish the roof off. Looks like that from the top. See the skylights then and the curvature of the roof. We still need to do covering up for this section, so we're probably going to do next. Let's go over to that. Ooh, I'll rotate this round every time. The angle of my ceiling. Go back to zoom mode. So 37 then, and we get Eric Selvig. 2 more bags left. Ben, I think this is a skyscraper, I would think, in a high rise. We must have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31 minifigures in this set, if you include Ant-Man, who we haven't uncovered yet. the set with the most minifigures ever released, I believe. So, sort Eric out. He's got this pale blue shirt on, and he has some dark bluish grey legs, if I can find them somewhere. They are. He's got two printed facial expressions, one with his mouth open looking sad, and one with his mouth looking a bit sad still. He's got a dark tan hair piece, and he has a laptop in his hand, standard issue minifigure laptop in his hand as well. So I put him to the side. Then we're going to add some details. So we've got some fire escape type things first. We've got these two ladders that are going to go together with a 4-length rod, sorry, 3-length rod. These clip in like this, and this is actually going to go on top of the tall side part of the building, which I won't show you yet, but I'll show you when this whole thing's done. So just put that ladder piece up there. Then we're going to add some antennae to the roof as well. So we've got this long one here. We also want a pin with a stud on the end. We're going to add a metallic 1x1 round to that stud, and another one, and then a red tile goes on. It's going to slide on the end of that antenna like that. We also have a 6-length rod piece as well. It's going to go on top, so I think I'll have to keep switching between this and the wide camera. So you see I added the ladder's gone on there, and these antennae, which is going to be a challenge. We're getting even higher here. On these clips we've got up here. That antenna there. I'm going to do the roof bit. Running out of room for my roof even. So the next bit, we get one of these 4x4s with a clip on it. We're going to add a 2x4 and a 1x4 on top here, and a 2x6 and a 1x6 after it. And the same here, we're going to do a 2x6 and a 2x4. Then flip this over, and we're going to add a couple of 1x4 plates going across. There's one, there's two, then a 1x2 with a clip. Then we've got a 6x10, with 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yep, 6x10, that goes on, and then a 1x12 goes on. Then we'll flip this back over, and then we're going to run 5 2x6s all the way down. And there with the one side overhang, and then do the same for the 2x4s again on this side. And with that done, we'll flip this back over again, and we're going to get a couple of these larger brackets, a couple of these, 3 of these smaller ones, and 3 1x1 round plates. We start off with 2 of the shallow ones, brackets go in here, then we stick a 1x1 round in, then we get the bigger plate. I need to stick another one of these in. It's a little fiddly, must admit. Ouch. Then a 1x2, smaller one. Then a larger bracket. So with those fitted there, we're then going to add this plate all the way down to secure that. Then we're going to get 12 actually of these 1x2s with bottom loops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we get 6 Technic pins. And we're going to pair these up into 6s connected with a Technic pin to start with. Yeah, Brandon, it does touch the overhead camera. And then we're going to add all of these down this side. Marco, you've got quite a few sets to build. Let me know how that Lamborghini is. I haven't bought that one, but I've got the Ferrari Daytona one to build, which I've had for a while now, which I'd like to get going with. This is my first proper large Technic set. Then we get 2 more of these 1x2 loops, and then we get the blue longer Technic pin and a spacer one. Start off with the shorter end of the pin going in with that one, then we'll put a longer one over, and then a spacer one. Add that to the end here. Then onto these side brackets here, we're going to add a 2x6 tile, 2x4, and then we'll add a wedge to give it an angle on the side. And then with this done, we can now use these clips to clip that into the top section. So if we go to the wide one again. See that? So we've got these handles here, we can clip this in into the top there. That can cover the final piece of the roof there. It angles across. That's that bit done. I'm struggling now with the antennae, adding some more light. Hopefully it'll fit into Bricktown in the ceiling, otherwise I'll take the aerials off it. So now that's done, we're going to build some smaller bits and bobs. So we start with a 2x2 round with a stud on it. We're going to add one of these pieces to that stud. Put a gold 1x1 round plate in the middle, and then a black paddle piece goes on top. Then we get a 1x1 with studs all the way around that goes on top. Then we're going to get a 1x1 round with a pin on it, and we're going to stick one of these chain piece type things in. We'll do 2 of those, they're going to go on two of the sides there like that. Then we've got two gun pieces. These go on the other two studs. Like this. And on one side we're going to add a printed tile with the calculator on. And then the other one we're going to stick a whisk in the top like that. Then we get a 1x1 clip and a trans blue 1x1 plate, stick that on. That's going to clip on the bottom, I think. Something like that. Then we're going to get a 1x1 round with a pin on again, stick a gold 1x1 round into the pin. Black 1x1 round, that's going to go on the top. Then we've got some Harry Potter style wands here in pearl gold, just need one of those, that's going to sit in the top there, and then we're going to stick a gold dome over the top of all of that. Here, and then we're going to add that all the way again to the top of our roof. So, we're going to wire camera again. This is just going to sit on top of our 1x1 round we've already got. So that sits on just on there. Next up, because I'll slide this back, we're going to make the dustbin. So we start with the yellow crate, going to stick two 2x3s into the bottom. Going to stick a 2x2 round plate in the bottom too, and then we're going to stick 1x1 metallic silver each corner for the legs. It's similar to the bins, of course, we made in the Daily Bugle and Sanctum. Then we get a plain white 2x2 tile. We've got another sticker. So that's not our last sticker. There's still some stickers left. Hopefully I've not missed any. I'll have to go back and find them if not. And we've got, not even sure what this is. It's like a bag of chips or something. Rubbish there. It's going to sit basically, we can get it to, in the bottom of our crate there like that. Then we're going to get a trans red 1x1 round, stick some 1x1 round metallic pieces on, stick a 48 on it, which is PYM. Added that on there, it's going to sit in this trash can too. Then we get a 2x4 for the lid, 1x4 modified, a couple of black 2x2 curved tiles, stick that on top, and there's our, almost, there's our dustbin at the back. If you can see here, this is going to sit on this jumper tile here at the back at an angle like that. So there's our bin in the alleyway. We're also going to make a couple of other things in the back here. So we're going to make a cardboard box, so we get a dark tan 2x2, add our cheese wedges on top to make it look like the top of a cardboard box opened up. That's going to go on this jumper tile here by the stairs. Well, kind of went at an angle, so it's going to go like that. Then over here on this jumper tile, we're going to stick a black 1x2 and stick a sticker number 8 on it. So there's our sticker there. That's just going to be on the floor down there. There's a note here that says, while we've upgraded the transmitter pager with the latest LEGO technology, we can't guarantee the extension or limit of its range within this or any other galaxies, but it's for emergencies only. And we do have one of the previous minifigures actually here in the instructions. He's positioned here holding that, so if you wanted to position him there you could do that. Then we've got a green bin, so we get the bin. Inside the green bin we're going to stick a Gubble Bubble. It's actually printed, this tile. That's going to be inside. That's going to be with a lid on it. This is around the front now, so if I rotate us around, getting a bit of detail on the front. The bin's going to go onto that there by the bench. Then we have a sign, so we start with a panel. We're going to add, actually it's not a panel, it's a 1x4x3 brick in tan with a tile on top, and then we're going to add another sticker, which is sticker 49. It has the Battle of New York Memorial written on it. So you kind of see that there. That's going to sit on our 1x4, which we did at the start. Well, it sits down here next to our bench. Then next up, you can kind of see here we've still got some missing windows here, so we've got to have these windows looking like they're falling out after the Hulk or someone is attacking. So we get 1x2 with the rounded ends. Going to stick a 1x1 with a handle on it, and a 1x3 rounded ends coming off there. Got a window with the dark insert again. Goes on there. On top of that we stick a cheese wedge. 2 cheese wedges in fact. And a grill piece as well. Like this. And then we stick another window with an insert into the bottom, and we can angle these a little bit to make it look like it's falling out, and then it can clips onto here. Just like that. So it looks like 2 windows have fallen out the front. You might see it better when we go to the front camera. And that's the end of bag 37. So now bag 38, we've got some lampposts and another minifigure bag, which is, who is that? It's Kevin Craig, is it? Is that his name? We've got some big massive discs here. Of course we need to write the A on the side of the Avengers Tower as well, which is probably what this is going to let us do. Lots of blue tiles. We need the big A on the side. Let's make our minifigure first. Let's make Kevin. Kevin's got a dark torso. We'll have a cat. He'll have that. He'll have a bit of taco by the look of it, and a drink. Now where's his legs? We've got black legs, dark blue kind of torso with a jacket on, smiling face, only one printed face here. We've got a baseball cap on as well with Avengers A written on top, and as I said, he's holding a taco. Drink, take away coffee, just like that. I think that's our last minifigure, but I might be wrong. Then we're going to do, well, we'll do the lamppost first. We've got a black lamppost stem, trans clear minifigure head, and a black dish. That's going to go on these 2 studs here. And then we do a fire hydrant, which is a black 1x1 rounds, and a black 1x1 with 2 studs on the corner. On one we stick a 1x1 round with a pin, the other with black 1x1 rounds, and on top we have a metallic, actually it's not metallic, is it? Must be that metallic one like that. So that's our fire hydrant. That's going to sit on this jumper tile on this side. Now I'm going to slide this over a little bit, give me some room. We're going to make the A now on the side. We're going to do 2 of these at once. So go on either side. So we start with this dish to start with, and we stick a 2x2 light bluish grey on 2 of the 4 studs. Then we stick a wedge piece like this in light bluish grey on the other side. Then we stick another 2x2 plate to connect the 2 together. Then we get a blue wedge and we add that on. And we get a 1x2 tile in blue, add that next. Then we're going to get a 1x6 plate and we're going to add 2 upward facing, nearly 2 upward facing brackets like this to each end. I'm doing 2 at once here, so then onto those, go in, and onto these we're going to stick some 1x1 tiles in this brighter blue colour. And on top got a blue jumper tile and a regular 1x2 blue tile that goes on. So once we've got that, that can connect on to there like that. Do that again. Goes on this side. Next up we get a hinge. Open these 2 hinges slightly. Going to add a 1x2 wedge to the bottom here. Line that up a little bit. And on the other one stick an upward facing bracket. And then we add a 1x4 blue tile to one side, and then we can add that here so you can start to see the A, one side of the A forming there. Then we get one of these 1x10s, and then we're going to add these upward facing brackets all the way down, 5 of these. Again. And one more. When that's done, we're going to add 3 1x4 blue tiles on top, so there's a 2 stud overhang like that. And then of course the 2 stud overhang is going to connect over here, like this. There's our 2 A's coming together. Then on the side we're going to get 2 of these 1x6s and add a tile outline on there. Then if we flick this over, we're going to stick a 2x2 yellow plate into the middle of this disc, hopefully it is, like this. Next up we get these two white discs. I think these are turned over like this. Are they? No, they're on top. And we're going to stick a yellow 2x2 again, and a 2x2 round white tile, and then we're going to stick a rod through that like this. Then we can stick this, feels like it's supposed to go like that. And then we can stick the disc through here, I guess. End up with something like that. Instructions aren't particularly good at this point, to be honest. I think I've done this correct. And then we can attach these now to the side of the building. And then before I do that though, we then need to add a couple more bits to connect to it. So we get a 1x3 and a 1x1. And add one of these. Yeah, then we add another 1x3 onto that, and then we stick a 1x2. So we've got two of these that we need to create, so we can add the right effect to the side of the building. The other side is slightly different, so I'll wait for that one a sec. Let's start with this side one. Stick one on first, wide camera again. I'm going to go with this side first. And our A has got a rod sticking out, and that's going to go into this hole here. That sits on there like that. Now we need to connect this bit onto this jumper as well. So we stick that firstly on here. Put it in place. Triangle. And what goes on there as well. And that's that side. Do the same again, so this goes in this time though we build slightly differently because we're going to have a little third bracket on the side, so we have another placing bracket goes on to our 1x3, and we've got our curved piece.
It's the only thing I wanna do. I wanna forget where I came from, where there's no getting over you.
Just stick that in there, and then of course the triangle goes on. Like that, so there's our A on that side. And then the other side, show you that side again. That's the end of bag 38. We're going to do the last bag now, 39. We're going to get Loki and Chitauri. Third one of him. And we're going to build some little things for them to fly around with, and we've got some trans clear rods for us to position some of the minifigures outside. Create some stories. Chitauri. Just looks like that. Another one of those. It's our third one. Then Loki next. We need our final cape as well. Out of our box, we've got a green cape. And we need the torso and the legs. Dark bluish grey. I put the wrong legs on. Spare set of legs there. Another Chitauri. So you got two facial expressions. One with him smiling like that, and one with a mask on, and then his hair, his hat. So it's kind of a rubbery piece, so it's not too dangerous for kids. And there is a hair piece as well for him, so you've got some black hair, which you can put on him in case you didn't want him to put the hat on. Well, would you not want him to put the hat on? But even with that. Do another one of these as well while we're here. This is our last minifigure now, I believe. So all of our minifigures are set. And then we're going to build a orange circle essentially to start with. So dark orange 1x2 round, add that to a macaroni tile. Add another one on. Add another couple more dark orange 1x1 rounded ends. 1x2, sorry, rounded ends. The other one. This goes on there. Add another more there to make a full circle. Then we get a medium nugget 1x2 with a stud on. On that stud, we're going to put a clear 1x1 round as well onto the ends. Then we get an upward facing bracket here in dark orange again, 1x1 round. And then we've got a 1x1 with a bar in it that goes into there, and that sits on the bottom of that bracket. Then we have this curved piece here that goes in the bottom there. So we can have this coming out from the building. Indeed it does. This is going to go orientation right here. On the side of the building there's a wide camera. There was the 1x1 there with a cross connection in, and we're going to add that coming out of there like so. And then we take our figure here, which was Wong, and Wong's going to be then put on to that 1x1 with the bar coming out of it like this, hanging upside down like this. Back to the zoom camera again. See, there he is, hanging out. Slightly over there. Then we're going to build another vehicle now. So we get a dark red 2x2 round, stick an upward facing 1x2 black bracket onto two studs. Then we get a 1x1 with a clip, two of those facing back to back. Then a downward facing 1x2 dark red bracket. Then we get a dark red curved piece. I'm going to add a sticker, which is a 45. That, just dropped a piece. Just trans clear, so you're never going to see that. Then on this side we're going to stick a double cheese wedge in dark red, and again another sticker there, 3. Goes on the front. Then we get 2 1x1 roll gold handle pieces. They're going to stick on here. We need some cutaway pieces on each side. Like that. Then at the back here we're going to stick a dark tan 1x2 with the rounded ends. Then add a dark red 1x1 round plates. Then we're going to get a couple of these handle pieces. We're also going to get a couple of gold 1x1 rounds and some blue clear 1x1 rounds there. Add that on top, and then a Technic claw. Our own little Iron Man here. That into the bottom as our legs. Then we've got another one of these curved trans clear pieces. Going to add a blue, so a clear 1x1 rounds and a bar piece and a 1x1 round brick. Then we're going to stick that into the chest here, and this is going to sit at the front. No, it's not this side. Careful. Ouch, that's my elbow. It's going to sit in somewhere along here. See where the hole is there. Go about there. So it's sitting, you can't see really. Ooh, maybe if I angle this around a bit. That still won't quite sit. See it on the front camera, right? So there it is there as well. I'll do this now without trying to smash this thing up with the aerials everywhere. There's a note here that says, Jarvis, anytime now, deploy. Iron Man's Mark 6 suit is quick to catch up to Tony as he falls from the tower. It was a fun challenge to capture the kinetic moment of action in stationary Lego bricks. Aha, so you can actually, where was Tony Stark? Where did I put him? Here he was. And we can actually attach him to that. I'll go to the wide camera actually so you can probably get a better look. So add that there. So you can see Tony Stark's falling and then his suit's catching him up to save him. So that's from the front. Next up, we're going to build 2 of the next things together because there's 2 of them. So we start with a couple of these camera pieces, then we're going to stick a 1x2 round ends dark tan plate into the bottom of those. Then we're going to add some pearl gold 1x1 rounds with pins to each side like that. Then we're going to add these clip pieces in. Just at the back. Then we get some 1x1 rounds with handle pieces in pearl gold. We're going to add some curved pieces here in this dark bluish grey. Add that like this. And then these go onto the front on each side. Let's cover us up like that. So we'll do that again. Like that. Then we get these larger clip pieces. 2 of these. These are going to clip onto that front handle and fold backwards. Then we get a couple of 1x2 with the graduated clip on. It goes on the top 2 studs facing backwards. And then we stick a 1x2 dark tan with a clip on top of that forwards. It's getting quite complicated, these things. Then we've got an inverted 2x2 curve, and we're going to stick the opposite graduated piece 1x2 plate into the base, and a 2x2 with a ball joint connection on top, and then an upward piece like this with the flick up there. So got 2 of those. And these go into a jointed piece at the back like this. Also at the front here we're going to get a pearl gold grill piece, runs down, covers that up. Then we get a ice cream cone, stick that into the front of the camera, and we also get some handlebars which go into that clip. Like that. Then we get 2 more of these pieces, so 4 in total, and they're going to clip into these handle pieces. So also need 4 of these. Bit. Where's the handle piece? There it is. These go into our crossbars that we just added. To look like this. Sides. What else have we got? Then we've got at the front a 1x1 round with a handle. It's going to go on top of our ice cream cone. Like that. And again, and then we get a purple cone piece that sticks on the front again. Then we get a clip and pearl gold clip, and then a gold curved piece like that, clips in together. That's the other one. Can't see it, it's probably right in front of me. There it is, on its side. So then they clip in, that clips into the handle on the front. I put that the wrong way around. That clips on the front like that. And that's it for these two. So you can put those to the side. Next up we get a 2x6, and we're going to add an inverted 2x2 curved piece into the front, flip that over, get a 1x3 rounded ends into the base there. Back on top we get two 1x2 upward facing bracket pieces, and then we're going to get light bluish grey ones, single ones next to it. Then we get a ball joint connector, goes on next, and then a 2x2 with a ball joint male part. Then we get a double cheese wedge in the middle and a gold flicky bit for the back. Then we get a handle piece, 1x2 with a bar sway going on, and we're going to stick a cutaway tile on one stud, purple cone on the bar like that, and then larger curved piece there. Goes on the side bracket like this. And we're going to do the same the other way. Go on this side. Then we've got a hinge piece. Onto that we'll stick a 1x2 with the rounded ends, and two 1x1 rounds with pins. It's going to sit in the middle here, angle backwards a bit. Then we get another hinge piece that's going to sit in here with a 1x2 curved piece behind. That's half a semicircle. And then we've got some more cutaway pieces at the front. Can I see his feet? Like that. Then we get a larger hinge piece here. We're going to add another 1x2 round ends on top. Another gold flicky piece. And another one on top. Sits in the front hinge like that. Then we get a 1x3. We're going to add a macaroni gold piece, 1x1 tan piece, and another cutaway piece. Around the back here we're going to add a microphone piece, and we'll clip on another one of these gold pieces. This has been done. On there, it's going to connect into our ball joint here. Like this. It's just a bit weird, but go with it. And then we do the same on the other side. Microphone. This one goes on that side. Then we get two of the larger clip pieces and they go into our pins on top here. Like this, and then we can have that attached. Yeah. Like this, it's being pulled along. And then we've got some action we can do on the outside here. So, there's a not that one, got a gun. There's the other one that's gone. Just made them. Here we go. So we can ride. These minifigures riding on here, he says. So one of those, and we'll have that on a curved piece. And we'll have Loki riding on the back here with another one at the front. There you are. Bit of guesswork here in terms of how they've attached it to the building. That one there, two of those there. Then we get one of these pieces and a 1x1. And that adds to this end. We stick her on here. She'll be coming out the building as well. We're also going to have Hulk coming out. Somehow he is beating this guy up. So yeah, his foot can go in there, so Hulk looks like he's beating him up. And then he's going to be hanging out from the front. Just try and attach these to the white camera. So, on this curved piece, so we're going to have Hulk can come hang from here, apparently, somewhere. Where's he hold from there? Is it that one? No, not that one. Yeah, it's that one. Mystery. So we can have it on there. So Hulk, can't really see it there. Hulk's hanging out the window there, literally just hanging. And around here. one flying out there. Then have a single rider flying out the top. Yeah. Places you can attach these things to. So you've got that coming out there. And then Loki can be flying around. In there. He'll be flying around the corner. Really helping your view here. Angle it down a bit more. Hulk hanging from the window here, Loki flying around, action going on there. And at the front, again you can do this however you like, right? This is how the instructions have it. We have a clear disc, then a clear one by one on top. Bar like this, and on this one it's got Iron Man flying around. Looking like this, on ground level down there. We then have some, there's Eric, that's the taxi driver. Some of the security staff down here. The briefcase guy, but we've got this guy, this one. And I'm still missing, there he is, Eric, taco guy down there. What else we missed? Well, the suitcase is actually coming out the door. I don't think there is. Up the tile there, and then we have the guy in the suits. So coming out. And we have a dish with the 1x1 round clear. One memorial base. Then up the top, we can do more action with the so up here, so we've got to have this guy at the top. There's he. He's on the roof. Smashing everything up. So he's up there. We also have Falcon there, which is on one of these. Roof 2. You've also got the jet course in there as well if you wanted to. I have loads of minifigures left over, which probably should go inside. I missed a trick here, haven't I? Put this on the wrong way. You can see, so you can't see, I've still got studs hanging out, but this thing around. Take that off and put that round, feed it in. Do that after the stream. Then this guy can fly around. And then we've got Thor as well, a few other characters as well. So this is going to be good. So let's show you what this looks like then. I won't continue to add more minifigures. So you can take a closer look, so you can see the Hulk hanging from it as well. I will correct this mistake here. You can see it better here. There's the studs hanging around. I need to pull this off and just turn it around the other way. You can get a better view of all the different characters. And I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still got about 8 more minifigures to place actually on this, so it's not even fully done. But there's loads of holes everywhere. Remember when we built the set, so we can position the minifigs coming out of these any way we like. It's quite cool. So there we go. We've completed it. 39 bags later and 5,000 odd parts. Almost 100% correct, apart from this section, which I'll take off after that. So as always, if you enjoyed this stream, do hit that like button to let me know that you enjoyed the stream as well. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit the notification button on for next week's Natural History Museum stream for the 2024 modular. And we'll be doing that at the same time as always at 2 PM Greenwich Mean Time here, so you can join me for that. And I'll put a poll up in an hour or so, and you can vote also what we're going to stream after we've done the Natural History Museum. I'm just going to put a selection of smaller builds up because I fancy doing some smaller ones as well, rather than these big massive ones all the time. So whatever you're doing with your Sunday, enjoy yourself. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and look after yourself, and I'll see you next week for the Natural History Museum. See you then.